So we wanted to let you know what's happening with some of the items of immigration. Some of it is from Monday, some of it is from about 2 hours ago. The Washington Post shared information that the Vice President Kamala Harris on Monday announced a new investment commitment from different private companies. And the intent here is supposedly to prevent more people from coming to the United States. Let us remember that a few months ago, Kamala Harris went to Central America and Mexico and said, basically, we're going to give you millions of vaccines as long as you, the governments, prevent your citizens from reaching the United States, and thereby claiming, what Obama did before, that there was no more migration coming to the United States. And so that was one of the things that they tried, didn't work out very well. And so now Kamala Harris is getting private industries to donate, or not donate, but invest $1.2 billion in the countries of Central America to try and stop those individuals from migrating to the north. Companies like PepsiCo, MasterCard, and Cargill have already signed up, with PepsiCo wanting to invest $190 million in Northern Central America between now and 2025, including improvements to its manufacturing plants on the region. The company is already investing money in Guatemala, El Salvador, and Honduras. Vice President Kamala Harris' office also said that the Cargill company, a global food corporation, would invest an additional $150 million in the region with the aim of improving what they call farmer livelihoods and building economic resilience in Honduras, Guatemala, and El Salvador. Meanwhile, another company called Parkdale Mills, which is one of the largest providers of spun yarns and cotton consumer products in the world, plans to spend $150 million to build new yarn spinning facilities in Honduras, according to the Vice President's office. There are other companies I will not name because we do not do free commercials for companies. And so we just wanted to share that information with you. On the other hand, in regards to migration, the Wall Street Journal reports, this is a report from a couple of days ago, that in a Texas border town, armed groups arrived to look for migrants. In Brackville, Texas, it's a town in the southern border area. And as a result of that, it says that undocumented individuals are crossing, and the sheriff, Brad Coe, is cooperating with groups of armed private citizens, also known as vigilantes, to help patrol the border and to arrest immigrants. At one point, the sheriff wanted them so bad there that he wanted to deputize many of them until organizations like the ACLU got involved, and then he decided against it. But again, this is important. What the individuals, the militia, the vigilantes are saying is that their only interest there is to prevent immigrants from crossing in that area and for them to go somewhere else, possibly in the next state. And so that's the information that we have for that. And then last but not least, Newsweek released an article about 2 to 2.5 hours ago that says U.S. Immigration Agency plans new fees. And so the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, also known as USCIS, is planning a new fee structure that will not limit who can get citizenship in the United States. The Biden administration is saying that during the previous administration, oil prices went up for becoming a citizen and other immigration-related processes. And so what they are planning to do is specifically change the cost for people who want to become citizens and who already qualify. Because they increased the prices when the last administration was there, the USCIS offices ended up with an extra $1.5 billion in their coffers. And now they want to use that money to, again, be able to balance the cost of becoming US citizen only for those, obviously, who qualify. They're also going to improve the number of agents who will investigate people who become citizens for what they say from fraud, and as a result of that, to punish them by taking their citizenship away. And that is what we have on the issue of immigration, with the exception that if you're listening to this, there is presently a peaceful protest that started at 777 Sonoma Avenue, and they march to downtown Santa Rosa, where they will be until 7:30 tonight. They are peacefully protesting and demanding immigration reform. As we have reported previously, Dianne Feinstein basically has said that she's just gonna go along with the rest of the Democrats, but nothing really is happening. And lastly, just reminding you that HR 6, to the best of my knowledge, is still part of the Better Build Back, a bill that if it passed, then individuals who showed up in the United States before the age of 18 and before January 1st, 2021 should be able to qualify for a temporary status similar to DACA, except this would be for 10 years. We'll have more about DACA in the future, but today I didn't want to focus just on DACA since we tend to focus on DACA a lot. And with that, that has been the report for immigration today here, Líderes del Futuro on KBBF.